Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Introduction to Electronics, ELECTRN2, for the spring 2026 semester. My name is Mo Zhang, and I'm the instructor for this class. I have taught the class for many years, and now we offer this class online as an asynchronous course. This means we don't need to meet in person or hold live class sessions. You will study the material at your own pace, and I'm available to help if you have questions. I'll give a brief overview for the class, including the course structure, the expectation, grading, and the syllabus. I will also point out a few tasks so you should complete right away, ideally by day 1, the latest by day 2. When you log into the Canvas course, which is here, the homepage shows the course title, ELECTRN2, and this session is 18612. You may need this session number for administrative tasks, such as adding or dropping the class. This is the spring 2026 session. We also offer an in-person session of the course, and our electronics professor, Mr. Butterrod, is teaching that in-person session. Because our session is asynchronous, there's no scheduled meeting day or time. Study when it suits you. I have included a Zoom link here, also the Zoom ID, for anyone who would like to meet with me by appointment. Most likely, you don't use this at all, but just in case, this is available for consultation or some help. The course begins with the orientation module shown here, and then start here orientation module. It contains 3 ordered items. Number 1 is the course structure and the expectations. Number 2, that's the course introduction to the syllabus. And then we have the roll call assignment. This is very important. How about let's go over one at a time. Begin with the first item. So left click on it to open this page. The course structure and the expectation. So it shows again, our course is asynchronous, and then we have the mandatory exclusion roster. So the first thing we need to do is to confirm the attendance, because all the teachers, including the teachers for teaching the non-asynchronous class or in-person classes, we need to exclude the no-show members. So for our asynchronous class, a way for me to know you attend the session is by completing this orientation assignment. It includes 2 questions about the reason you are taking the course, and then the current knowledge level. Try the best to complete them. There is no right or wrong answer. It's just a way for me to know you are active, so I won't exclude you from the class. The next section is the course materials. For the video lectures, it has a combination of tutorial-style videos and also the previously recorded Zoom lectures. So using either of them or both of them for learning the materials. They cover the same materials, so there's no need to watch both kind of videos together. Just pick one. Pick the one that's more effective for learning. Of course, if you like, you can watch both of them. The module also provide handouts. These are PDF handouts. They shows the materials covered in the videos. Also, they are supplementary materials for the chapters we are going to cover. There are 6 assignments, and you have unlimited attempts for completing each of the assignments. The Canvas is configured so it picks a high score. Unless anyone prefer to have different configurations, such as picking the lowest score, let me know, I'll do it. So currently it is configured as picking the high score. So don't worry about trying it and then get a bad score. There are unlimited attempts. And then the last day to try attempt for any assignment is the last day of the semester. And I will show that to you. The date is shown in the important dates module. There are 2 discussion assignments. Because our course is asynchronous, for all asynchronous classes, the engaging activities are required. One way to accomplish this is to have discussion assignments. So please complete them. They are shown here. And now we move to the tests and the final exam session. Our course is composed of 2 tests, test 1 and test 2, and with 1 final exam. And for each one, either the test or the final exam, each one, you are allowed up to 3 attempts for each. So in case you complete the first trial and you're not satisfied with the score, or you made a mistake submitting the answers or all other reasons, you have total of 3 attempts. My suggestion is to write down the answers and the steps when you work on each attempt. There's a higher chance you'll see similar questions or same questions in the second and the third attempts. Same as the assignments, the highest score will be recorded. The due date for any of the tests and the final exam is same as the assignments, which is the last day of the semester. And here we have the important reminders. The deadlines for everything is the last day of the semester. And then for the multiple test attempts, to offer more flexibility, the number of allowed attempts for test 1, test 2, and the final exam has been set to be 3. 3 per test or the final exam. And I also add a Zoom link to Canvas. If anyone need help, please contact me. We can make an appointment and then we meet on Zoom. Question is pretty simple. If you prefer to ask me through email, that works too. Just send me an email and I try my best to reply your email within 48 hours, most likely under 24 hours. And now let's go back and then let's move to the second item, which is the introduction to the electronics syllabus. My name is Mo Zhang. You can call me Professor Zhang, Mr. Zhang, they all work. Our course is online, therefore the office is also online using Canvas, also email, and Zoom. The name of the course is the Introduction to Electronics, and the course number is ELECTRN 002. There are 3 units for this class. The session number is 18612, offered in spring 2026. Our class is asynchronous. We are not going to meet in person at all. We don't have any real-time meetings at all. It's on Canvas. The course description. The course provides an overview of the field of applied electronics. By the end of the class, we should know how to draw simple schematics and solve simple circuit problems. We should also know the formation of electrons, therefore the electricity, and so on. The learning outcome is, at the end of the course, students will learn the basic electronic quantities and their application in analyzing DC and AC circuits. Our course primarily focuses on the DC topics, and we're going to spend only 1 session or 1 chapter in AC. We don't need to buy any textbook. We are going to use a free online book at allaboutcircuits.com. The in-person class, the one that Mr. B is teaching, he is using the same textbook. We only cover volume 1 and volume 2 of this online book. For volume 1, we're going to focus on these chapters. We are not going to cover everything. That'll be too much. That will give everyone too much burden. Everyone will be saturated. Instead, we focus on the quality of learning. We only pick the most important topics. They are Chapter 1, the basic concept of electricity, Chapter 2, Ohm's law, Chapter 3, electrical safety, and then scientific notation and the matrix prefixes, series and the parallel circuits. And we have the series parallel combined circuits. We're going to cover a very important theory in electronics, also electrical engineering, called the divider circuits and the Kirchhoff laws. And then we're going to cover capacitors and the inductors. Under AC topics, we only cover the first chapter of volume 2. That's the basic AC theory. The most important equipment for taking the class is computer or a laptop. We don't need to buy additional materials. I strongly recommend everyone also get a calculator. Any calculator works. And then here, this session shows the evaluation of performance. Part 1, that's the discussion. The 2 discussion assignments together, it was 10%. And then we have the homework assignments, 6 assignments, unlimited attempts together is 20%. And then we have test 1, test 2. Each one was 20%. Together, that's 40%. And the final exam covers 30%. To ensure fairness to everyone, there will be no makeup assignments will be accepted after the last day of the semester. This is the schedule when we had the in-person class. So we follow this schedule to cover the topics. For example, this is in either a winter session has only 5 weeks, or a regular semester, spring or fall semester, there are 15 weeks. We follow the order of the chapters to learn the materials. And then for the final grade, the letter grade will be assigned based on this standard. So if the overall grade is between 90 and 100% inclusive, that is a A grade. If it's between 80 to 90%, greater than or equal to 80%, and less than 90, that is a B. Between 70 and 80, that's a C. 60 to 70, that's D. And if it's below 60%, that is a F grade. Student must earn a C or higher in the class in order to receive credit towards the certificate of achievement. I really hope no one get a grade lower than C. And here we have the mandatory DSPS statement and also the academic dishonesty policy. These may apply for some members in our class. Please utilize all these resources available in our school. So let's go back. So the item number 3 here shows the first assignment, which is the urgent one, the one that I hope everyone complete on day 1 or the latest day 2. And then let's click on preview. Here I have some questions. Just enter something. As long as I see you enter something, I know you are active on day 1, so I won't exclude you from the roster. Now let's take a look at the modules and the chapters, also the structure of the module. For example, this is chapter 1. It is the atomic structure and the basic concepts of electricity. This chapter 1 corresponding to our online book chapter 1. In another video, I will give you a brief tour about the free online textbook. So here, the first part is lectures. We have the topics. If you click on here, it shows the topic covered in the lecture. And then here shows the video tutorial. If you prefer to watch the previously recorded Zoom video lecture, You can also use this video, the Zoom video. So both of them provide the same information. And then here we have the Session 2 electric field topic and video tutorial, 1.3 atomic weights, ion and cations and isotopes, the topics and the videos. The material in the topic or the Canvas page shows a small subset of everything. If you prefer, I suggest you can also download the PDF. This gives you a more thorough, more detailed topics that covered in the tutorial. And then we have chapter 2, Ohm's law, chapter 3, electrical safety, and then we have chapter 4, scientific notation and the magic prefixes. And afterward, we have test number 1. Test 1 covers chapters 1 through 4 only, no other chapters. It shows a due date of March 8. This is not a study due date. As we mentioned earlier, the last day to turning everything is the last day of the semester. This is just a recommended due date. So I put that here to give everyone an idea so you won't fall behind. Due to any reason you have to take it a little bit later, that's fine. And then we have chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7, and then we have test 2. Test 2 focus on chapter 5, 6, and 7. However, to answer the question, we need to know the knowledge from previous chapters, such as Ohm's law and the power formulas. And after that, we have chapter 12, capacitor session, capacitors, chapter 15, inductors. And here shows the final exam. Final exams covers capacitor, serial parallel combination circuits, voltage divider, and also the AC topics. The due date is June 8, which is the last day of the semester. So this is the module shows the last day to turning everything is June 8. And the last module provides additional resources and the topics related to electronics. It also shows the all about circuits website and also the PDF book from this website. So I download the PDF from the website and I attach them over here. I made another video provides a quick tour of our textbook, the allaboutcircuits.com. Please spend some time and watch that video. So be familiar with our book. Utilize that book to learn the materials. So this covered the course introduction and the syllabus. If you have any questions, please contact me through Canvas or email. I'm very happy to help. I wish everyone have a great spring semester.